Why would you like to put the Ench as the...
It's just a better matchup, I think. Like, if
they killed the...
we were kind of talking about how good Morphling is against Omni, so...
He gets the Boulder Smash as well. You're gonna be able to kick the Enchantress right into the enemy lines.
Yeah, I could definitely see mid one feeding quite a bit here because Nyx doesn't offer a whole lot of. Oh, this is actually.
I'll use
really
the F word in the stream, mate. Such a serious word to say. Mid one. Look at this. See, you mentioned it. It happens.
I told you. I mean,
Saksa.
I'm the Oracle. You know.
Take what you want to do with this hero, and taking down mid one is super important. Enchantress needs that level 6 right. Play off them.
Yeah, this is also one of the most game-losing things that can happen to you. Is you die, TP back to lane, and immediately die again. Have to walk. And they're gonna kill Nyx out of too. This is a great surface singularity. This is actually farm, which is okay. You know, Bat doesn't need to be a kill-heavy hero. He can be, but he's also happy to just pull jungle camps and stack them and farm with Firefly.
Where are you going?
Oh, that was cute. Saksa missed the stun, and he just apologizes. Go, don't worry. Here's a kill for you, Suzuya. There we go. See, easy. But Suzuya might die for the kill on mid one, perhaps. Mid one does not have any just attendance, but DA does have a tangle. Another miss. DNZ just evading him. Another apology by Saksa, but DNZ will regardless die here. Nothing much he could have done there. They did get some space to the Morphling to farm though, so nice, sure, but that's so you're not gonna have. The Phantom Lancer will come online around the same time as Morph. They have very similar timings, which is bad for them. One, slowed down. Oh no, this is a potential kill. That Fortune's End, the Impale is not going to happen. Zidrak's just waveforms right into him. And as soon as he joins, the Enchantress becomes an available kill. I like the 1 point in waveform early. Win whatever matchup you give him. And this is surprising because Thompson used to be the kind of player that didn't quite win the lane, but then would win the mid game regardless. So, surprise, Thompson. Every aspect goes in. There's the Impale. They find the Lone Druid. Excalibur is gone. Burned up here. They stop it Omnight, but Notil can just tank this, no problem. He still has 6 charges of Magic Stick anyway. Look at how Thompson cleans up around him. Zuzuya is going to die here as well. You're fighting against a double damage Ember, and you don't dispel him in time. Better comes in just to get stunned out by the Nyx. Hestejoy is playing here in this little crevice between the trees, but mid one's joined, making sure Hestejoy has nowhere to go but the graveyard. Ideally, Hestejoy, I mean, you're flying to the stop soon, and now you're stuck with the creeps. He wants to deny himself. He's not going to. Instead, just giving his kill to Thompson. From behind, though, DNZ and Excalibur do get a kill onto Notail.
I think that he has to fight as soon as possible.
Yep. This is a good game to do that side set, though.
Big stack.
I'm going for. Like Notail, the target has the lasso. Notail seems to be the easiest to kill, but not really worth here. They want to go for something bigger, like Thompson. Good Impale, but Thompson has still been rooted, has still been lassoed. He lasts a fair amount, but Root also does. Thompson manages to make away thanks to the Spear with a nice sleight of fist, and that allows Thompson to get away. Not unscathed, but actually he's back to healing thanks to the Purifying Flames. He even counterattacks Zuzuya. Zuzuya tries to get away. There's one last sleight of fist, and he's gonna get it. There we go. Thompson with the Heavenly Grace continues to go forward. They have another Impale, which catches the Bat Rider. The Bear still hurting Thompson, but it's not enough damage. Zidrak is forced to turn into a Thompson as well, but a nice by Carpus stops the whole thing right now. Hestejoy gets a spear to the face and gets killed, with Notil being the sacrificial line of his engagement. Thompson might have been up for more than he could chew, and now will be punished for it. That aggression was a bit too much, but another great Impale by Saksa might set up the kill for DNZ. Nah, it was too cocky from mid one. Zidrak came in and cleaned up the house.
How many times?
That was really good for Zidrak.
How many times are we going to see Thompson fire half of the map on OG's side of the river to farm?
Caliber. Knowing them. Yeah, you're right. The space for OG is too. They have so many more camps available to them, and it's really just Excalibur and Zidrax dividing two of the, I mean, a very small pool of farm, and they can't match the mill right now. Look at this. The Bear is getting destroyed, and they actually catch Excalibur in the backline. Saksa, what a nice little Impale. Excalibur. He's losing a lot of mana. He's losing a fair amount of mana there, Excalibur. Zidrax killed in the backlines, but we're looking at Saksa style over Excalibur. Everyone's going at Saksa, and Nyx is being a really annoying insect right now. Gets another Impale onto the Bear. There's Zuzuya being chased down by PL, and they get a nice kill here. Hoping for more, but the TP completes for DNZ. But because of Saksa's annoyance, they managed to divide the team fight and get a kill on the Morphling in the backlines.
I'm always just amazed at how OG is able to continue to keep up their farm. Like it kind of feels like Thompson's been fighting the entire game, and yet he almost still has a Maelstrom at 13 minutes into the game. So, yep. You know, they take these fights, but they're always so aggressively placed that, you know, they steal a camp here, they steal a camp there, and then of course the kill goal helps.
they farm in between. I think OG perfects what you would call farming aggressively, right? You're actually farming not so you would get farmed, but to take away the enemy's team farm.
Exactly.
And another team fight. Bruise. There's the last one.
Hey, what do you know?
Okay, this time they can kill the Ember Spirit. It should be a possibility. Thompson yet again with the Spirit. He might be able to get away with the Heavenly Grace, the Perfect Angels, Wall, Guardian Angel, everyone for Thompson. And Noto is just making sure this guy lives. His Spirit is trying to commit fratricide. He's trying to kill Thompson, but DMZ realizes he has just gone into 4 heroes and he cannot beat them. Samael will decide to murder DNZ in cold blood as he goes for the bear again. It's just Thompson is unkillable. You cannot stop this man. And they decide to go for the bear as well. Someone call PETA because Excalibur is being abused. This is a species about to be extinct. And that's out of bears for Excalibur because he doesn't have the mana due to the illusions.
The tier 2 tower is still alive. They're diving tier 3.
The tier 2 tower, they don't care. Look at this double impale. Who needs a tier 2 tower when you got ravages like these? Samael goes for Suzuya as well. Another doppelganger. They just keep creating space, keeping them at their base. But here's the counter. Here's the counter. They want to kill Thompson. It's time to die, Thompson. Finally, SNG is able to take him down. And they want to go for Samael as well, but they realize it's a bit dangerous with No-Tail hanging around.
Meanwhile, mid one, he's now level 9, Dragon Lance in hand. He's made his way up to the top 4 net worth after the worst laning stage he's had in the entire qualifiers.
Casually kills the Oracle, Zidrax as well. He does manage to morph or attribute shift, but he's still being chased. Excalibur dies in the backlines because, of course, mid one just killing fools everywhere. Zidrax, the next to die, and they're body blocking, and they're tipping, and they're playing with his corpse. OG are like dolphins. They play, they have fun, you know, they seem really nice creatures, but they also secretly murder people and play with their corpses. They do. Real fact, by the way. That was sharks.
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty good analogy, that's why I'm laughing at it.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad we're learning marine biology in this stream. Glad you're a fellow enthusiast. It's only DNZ alone right now who's hiding away from the terror that is mid one. Sproink, no, I can't say that.
I love this, man. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just love how they had 4 heroes just running at Singularity. Meanwhile, mid one, he takes like 6 waves of creeps, pushes out a lane. Now Soxa is the one who's kind of under leveled and maybe under impacting, so they send him back to their base. He pushes out the top lane, gets like 2 or 3 waves of creeps, and then he'll connect with his team again. So they're just like cycling out 1 hero at a time to get them a little boost in experience and gold. Meanwhile,
you catch Samael here in this team fight. It's pretty big for Singularity. 40 seconds at Samael. I mean, I say pretty big. I'm hyping up a bit extra, to be honest, because Singularity is having such a tough time here.
I mean,
so I really like the comment you're making though, because I find that sometimes OG plays kind of like bots, not in an insulting way, but in a complimentary way. Like when you watch the OpenAI, they know intuitively who needs that farm, and they just do it. It just happens. They don't seem to need to communicate about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they are communicating. I'm sure they're like, all right,
of course,
your time. Like Soxa, you go farm now. Like, all right,
tap out.
Your time. Yeah. You go back. And it's literally tag team wrestling. It's just like constant, like 4 people just brawling in the middle. One person's like getting some water, you know, eating a cheeseburger. They're like, all right, tap me back in, let's go. And then they cycle somebody else out.
Yeah, I agree. And there's something that I don't see any other teams really doing. The kind of awareness of, it's more about timings of who needs to farm when, rather than, oh, this is my carry, this is my 1, my 2, my 3. Let's amass farm on my 1. It's no, okay, my 1 just hit his item timings. It's time for the 2 to farm now. Get his item timing. And
you see it again here, right? Sumail, he fought while he had Diffusal. Now he's going back for Manta as Soxa rejoins the team. They have 4 here. Sumail's farming. And OG, obviously, with the 4 heroes, they have enough net worth to overcome 5 heroes because they have an 8k gold lead. 11k gold lead, sorry. So even without 9k there, they're still ahead in gold. So that means that they could very easily take a team fight.
This is why people are wondering they always have the 3 cores always at top of their worth. It's not just the 1 guy. They never fall into what tends to happen sometimes, just the default 4 protect 1 position. And oh, there's the Nyx. Nyx is not surviving, right? Oh my god, 3-man and fail, but still not good enough. However, here come the reinforcements, and they do want to avenge their dead Nyx. It's just mid one alone, wrecking Excalibur, and now it's DNZ gone. He missed that rolling boulder, gets punished for Excalibur, the next target. They want to go for him. He's gonna TP. Can they cancel his TP somehow? Deal as much damage as possible, but they just give up on it. Instead, as the bat round, they decided to go on. Heste Joy doesn't get hit by the Fortune's End, or the Fortune's End was for the lasso to help him a bit of damage. And yes, it's gonna be the Oracle that does.
They always make it so costly. Like, sure, they get Soxa, but he baits them into a bad position, sets them up for counter kills with his team. It's like you never get a free kill against OG. There's always people to follow up on it. And I know it just sounds like I'm just praising them, but they're just playing Dota
just so good.
Way better than everybody else right now. So what am I supposed to do?
I think you're just a biased caster, really.
Yeah.
Where's the praise for singularity? No, I agree with you completely. I think it gives us more credit as well, because we get to criticize them when they do play badly, because they don't. But there's a lot of love for this style of play. They're playing a really crazy kind of Dota, and very effective though. It's the same Dota they played in TI, which I'm so surprised by. I want to think that OG had this team together for like 6 months, but they haven't. Alright, Thompson annoying them. There's been another series chains. Mid one alone is literally kicking out everyone here. Mid one. Forcing out of this lane. DNZ dies in the backline. Samael's not even concerning himself with the racks. It's the lazy play. They just want them to call the GG.
They just like herd them back in their fountain. Like, okay, you guys can play here. This is ours now. And they just quarantine them back. Exactly.
Excalibur is measuring, he's like testing the water with the bear. Oh, you went a bit too far. Cross that line, Excalibur, time to die. Nothing you can do about it, buddy. Impetus to kill him, Impale to control Morphling, even a Meteor Hammer. Come on, give these guys a break. Let them live for more than 5 seconds. Even a Spike Carpus stops DNZ's initiation completely and makes them just all look like... OG literally makes them look amateurs. Singularity is not playing badly, but they are being schooled by OG right now.
Yeah, I can't say enough positive about OG right now. Like the way that they siege these buildings, we're kind of memeing about how it's like they have this line that you better not cross, but there's like a kill zone. OG knows, okay? It's like if they come this close,